The following information is a combination of information collected from the Mars Argo wiki and the Mars Argo lawsuit. Despite there not being too much information regarding the cancelled Mars Argo project Guppy, breadcrumbs and in turn full loaves of bread do exist in the right places. Full loaves of bread is not a term, but what's the opposite of breadcrumbs? I have covered a lot of topics surrounding Mars Argo, but somehow this hasn't had a dedicated video. But with Angry recently leaking, it got me thinking more about Guppy. So, welcome to Mars Argo, the Guppy files. In March of the next year, 2015, she will post a demo for a song that is rumoured to be called Mama, as she sings Mama at the start of every line of the demo. All the breadcrumbs of songs except Angry have unconfirmed song titles, and as of writing this, Mama is the only other song with released audio from the project. 2015 also saw the creation of merchandise concepts, including a Death Pop bracelet, much like the Mars Argo bracelet, which was posted on the Tumblr account Guppy Feels. This Tumblr still exists with only that single post. The account was accompanied by a Twitter account called Guppy Music, which, despite existing, is private to this day. The domain for Guppy Feels as a website also existed, although it is unknown if anything ever appeared on the site. Along with the bracelet, she had also planned Happy Heart candy pills in a prescription bottle at some point of the Guppy project. All of this was planned for release in January of 2016, according to an interview that was given to Nylon Japan. None of this would end up coming to fruition, unfortunately, with the project ultimately being scrapped. Let's explore why. It was said in the Mars Argo lawsuit from 2018 that the whole project was scrapped after the release of Tate Sinclair's Trust Fund and its B-side. But why would one song, or two in this case, cause someone to completely abandon a project? Well, the cover art for Trust Fund looked a little bit like this. I mentioned earlier that Mars Argo was going to sell Happy Hearts in a prescription bottle. She, according to the lawsuit, mentioned this confidentially to Sinclair while they worked together, and even showed him a photo, implying that he knew it was her idea and that he took it to some extent. To add to this, his friend at the time, Garrett Bournes, sold prescription bottles at shows in 2015, which was allegedly Sinclair taking this another step further than just making artwork of it. To add to this, Guppy, who was his collaborative partner after Argo, also sold prescription candy bottles. If Argo had decided to go along with this merchandise idea, it would have likely copped criticism for copying Poppy and Bournes, even though the lawsuit shows that she came up with the idea before the other two used it. The B-side to Trust Fund was a song called Guppy, which is seemingly about Argo. In fact, both Trust Fund and Guppy are said to be about Argo. The issue with this was that Guppy was the stage name that Argo was going to go under for a project. Interestingly enough, the music video for Trust Fund was allegedly a stolen idea, with Sinclair initially shooting a very similar style video for musician Josh Moran, which went unfinished. Josh Moran went on to hang out with Argo sometime after this, and they were rumoured to collaborate on a side project called Mia Farrow, which has even less known about it, and as far as public information goes, is said to have been scrapped. Although a friend of Argo confirmed that she had no part in Mia Farrow, therefore meaning Moran changing his username and Argo deleting her acting resume were coincidental. Moran also co-wrote the song Electric Love for the aforementioned Bournes and said to have briefly dated Sinclair's recent collaborator, Poppy. There were a lot of other potential factors that led to Guppy being scrapped. These could include the references that Sinclair and Poppy made to Argo during their project and Sinclair's alleged actions before the rumoured release of Guppy, which are mentioned in the lawsuit from 2018. Although information is limited, which makes sense, hopefully this explains to you what Guppy was and why it didn't happen. Thanks for watching.